YouTube? We're back at it again today. Chris Rock finally addressed Will Smith Oscar snap reaction, or my reaction. Anyways, I want to see this because I actually want to know what he's have to say about all of this. This is very good, and thank you guys for hitting that Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi video. They helps me out a lot. Anyways, let's check this John on now.
Back to sites. So we are going to take a listen to what Chris Rock had to say. He clapped back finally at Will Smith for what happened to him a year ago on Netflix. They did it live too, from what I understand. So let's check this out and see what he had to say.
Oh, we know what he had to say.
Yeah.
He smacked me.
Getting smacked by Suge Smith. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. The people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ear. Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail.
Okay. Okay.
You will never see it. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it. And I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker. I took it like motherfucking Pacquiao, okay? Shit, man. Did it hurt? Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt. Well, you guys are fighting all the time. We're not fighting. First of all, I know you can't tell on camera. Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We're not the same size, okay? We're not. It's got this
Will Smith was way taller than him.
Shirt off.
If a scammer gets on your system, they're gonna live on there.
Like, Will Smith is very tall, like really tall.
For him to go in. Seems to be being nice right now.
If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater. Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie.
Feel like he wants to go harder.
For that part? He played Muhammad Ali.
I tell you what, I feel like the reason why he's not going hard is because I feel like he sat down with Will before he did this and they talked. They talked. It ain't nothing but like two black brothers talking it out first. And I'm pretty sure he talked to Will. Will talked to him. And he said, hey man, I don't care about you doing this. Just take it a little easy, you know, because we're dealing with all this stuff. You know, I know they had a talk because this is what we used to do when I was with my friends and brothers and cousins. We would sit down and talk first, and then we would establish and agree on stuff that what I can say and what I can't say. But then sometimes they'd be like, yeah, man, you cool, go ahead, you can say all that. Just cause when you tell them you're just joking, you're funny, like, you know, I'm always gonna love you, you know, we like brothers, man. All that stuff. They were like, yeah, man, you can say all that shit, bro. I was just pissed off, man. Everybody was coming at me. So, yeah.
Like Pookie in New Jack City.
I like that shirt you got on though.
Pookie, motherfucker. I played a piece of corn in Pootie Tang. Shit, even in animation, this motherfucker's bigger. I'm a zebra, he's a shark. What the fuck, man? But Will Smith practices selective outrage.
I think here we go, right?
Outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements.
There we go.
There you go. I knew you was gonna say something.
I did not have any entanglement. And then for people that don't know, and everybody knows, Wilson and his wife was fucking her son's friend. Okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this. this shit.
Here we go.
Wait.
Now, fucking her son's friend, okay?
Wait. Huh? Okay, I understand that wife. Which I didn't know. The guy who she was elfing was her son's friend. How old is Jada Smith? Because her son is young, so hold up. Why this is funny. Let me look this up.
I normally would not talk about this shit.
Here we go.
But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the
Jada
internet.
Smith, wife.
I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We
Jada
all been cheated
Patrick
on.
Smith.
Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. They're like, hey.
He ain't lying about that one. You can't sit in the same interview at the table with your wife and sit there and be like, yeah, that was cool. You about to have sex with our son's friend. Yeah, okay.
Hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
She's 51 years old.
So let's see if he goes any harder than this.
Fuck would you do that shit? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Okay? And by the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world called him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He ain't pick up for me. Everybody called that man a bitch. Fucking Charlemagne called him a bitch. The Breakfast Club called him a bitch. And the View.
People was going in on him for that.
And fucking the drink camps called him a fucking bitch. Everybody called him a bitch. They called his wife a predator. Everybody called him
Saying
a
be a hole
bitch.
real hard, ain't he? You got something behind that.
Everybody.
He's saying it real hard.
Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch.
She's 51 years old. And
We starting to have some real emotion come out.
her son, best friend, the guy who she's gonna elf with, he's only 20. Well, he's probably older than that by now because that's old. But it says he was 22. That's a. Oh my God.
That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck
Because
happened
our
here,
son
man.
is young, right? How old is Jordan Smith? Like what?
I do nothing to this
19, 18? I didn't look up his age.
Whatever. Years ago, his wife said
I know you can't be no.
should
He's
quit
probably
the
younger than
house. I
me.
shouldn't host, because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of shit ever. Okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not Emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute,
Fucker
what?
said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck?
Yeah, that son is 24.
Jokes about
Jordan Smith is 24 years old, unless they talking about the oldest son.
That's how it is. She started, I finished.
And they got a daughter. Her name is Willie Smith.
Nobody's picking on this bitch.
Trey Smith.
She started this shit.
Oh, it's Trey Smith. Oh, he's 30.
Nobody was picking on her. Nobody was picking on her. She said, a fucking grown-ass man should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion. And then this nigga gives me a fucking concussion, okay?
Here's the joke.
Fuck, man. I love
He looks
Will
like he's
Smith.
like
My whole life,
literally
I
getting
loved
mad he
him.
messed up the joke.
Run DMC at the Nassau Coliseum. These niggas made brand new funk. I love this nigga. He made some great movies. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for this motherfucker, okay? And now I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay? Hit him again, Massa! Hit him again! You missed the spot, Massa! You missed the spot!
They gotta stop.
And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night?
That's what he says here.
Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised.
Yeah, he got. I knew that's what it was. A lot of people were saying, why didn't he hit back? Sorry about the chat. I'm trying to see why I did this, my switch. But anyway, a lot of people don't understand when you get to that high level of fame and fortune and money, that hitting someone back and your mom and dad is watching is not worth it because they taught you better than that. They're like, hey, we raised you better than that. Don't never hit somebody. They always say, what was it? What goes around comes as karma. Will gonna get his someday. It ain't time for you to get yours. He gonna get his.
That's why. Because I was raised.
He did handle it in class. He did handle it
And
in
you know what my
class.
parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
He ain't lying.
Okay. Okay.
For those who don't know, the Oscar is owned by a white person. It's run by a bunch of white people. So he did the right thing. He handled it with class, and I think if I remember correctly, they banned Will for like 9-10 years or something. He's not allowed to come back there or something, and which is fine because most black actors don't win rewards like Oscar awards. So if Will ever does win one, he can always have his wife go pick it up or whatever. But that was the first time in history that black people has won an Oscar, and that's the only reason why they invited Denzel Washington. I think it was Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, Will Smith. There was a bunch of black artists there. Like everybody was there. Like I'm talking about everyone. Scarlett Johansson, Chris Patterson, every actor you can name up was there. The Rock, apparently The Rock was there too. He was there. Everybody was there, and they saw this happen. They was just like, "Oh, Will, what?"
Okay. You know, I heard he wasn't going to talk until he was paid. I see Netflix paid, and he talked. Yo, I was seeing some real emotion in his face. I was gonna say some real emotion. He probably he sound like he's still mad about it. Yeah, that's funny too, because if you think about it, if he had hit him back, these two dudes fighting on stage.
It would have made black people look bad. Just letting y'all know. Because majority of professional businesses are run by white people. Think about it. Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. All the businesses in the world run by white people. Billionaires, millionaires. You just never see them. Because that's how rich they are. They're so rich, you won't even see them. You won't even know they're there.
Oh man. That just made black folk look bad. You know how it is. Look at them.
Yep.
On stage.
Fighting.
Can't bring them nowhere. Man, oh man. I think that he, till this day, I'm like, yo, he definitely.
He handled that professionally.
Really well. He thought fast.
He handled it.
Himself for his image. And
he handled like a grown man.
He acknowledged, like, he was like, she hurt him way more than he hurt me. Like, he knows what built up to that, and, but he doesn't let it go, because Will definitely didn't have to do that.
And that's what I'm saying, Will. Everybody's calling Will out for what his wife did to him. From what I understand, they said she did sleep with him because that was the whole thing. If I remember correctly, let me know down in the comments below, guys. I could have sworn somebody told me she did sleep with him. She said it at the red table. Oh, so she did. Oh, okay. So she did cheat on him, then. Because I thought I heard him say that she almost did. Like she almost got into bed with, so she did do it. So she had an affair with her son's best friend. Oh man.
Interesting. I wonder if they'll ever be friends again. That's really interesting. Maybe one day, that type of stuff does happen. But, wow. I was just watching the emotion in his face for this. That's, yeah. He's still mad. I think he's still mad. Makes sense, though. I mean, that's national shit he got to deal with. That was national embarrassment. But Will ended up being more embarrassed than him because of how classy he handled himself. So Chris Rock came out.
Yeah, Chris Rock technically came out fine for this. You don't hear what the only thing that I heard people say about what Chris Rock did was they say, oh man, you should have hit back. No, he can't hit back, man. Do you not understand? He's trying to protect his image. The man's a millionaire. And then because of that, he's gonna make way more money. Because now everybody's gonna want to hire him for what he did. Will, on the other hand, man, it's gonna be hard for him to get in some movies. It'll be real hard. Very hard. Oh, when he get in a movie, they gotta be desperate. Because I heard he had some shows coming out on Netflix, and Netflix was like, nah, man, we got to cut you right now. There's too much heat on you. We have some plans for you, but you threw that down the toilet.
The victor in this whole thing. So, yeah. Woo! Post comments down below. Let me know what you thought, though. If you enjoyed my reaction and thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Of course, no footage was shown because it's Netflix footage. It's just a Netflix show. So, don't want no copyright claim or strike. You know what I mean?
Which I don't blame him. Like Netflix will copyright claim that shit. Which is why I didn't look it up. I just went on, came to his video, and did my reaction to his. I was like, might as well. Because it'd be better for me to do it for his than it would for me to do it for myself. Because if I try to go look up the video and then I do a reaction to it, because it's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure Netflix will come after me and take it down. So I'm good on that. But anyways, well, y'all, he answered y'all question, man. He told everybody how he feels about it. So yeah, man. Hey, shouts out to him for that. Shouts out for him for that, man. That took a lot of courage what he did. And I applaud you for that, Chris Rock, man. Shout out to you, man. You did the right thing. And know what you did was wrong. You shouldn't feel bad. You handle it professionally. Because if there were two white people on this stage fighting, they would have been pissed. They would have been trying to figure out like what these are doing. But man, I don't know, man. It's like it's I want to say a word for it, man, but I mean, Will should know better, man. Like, he should have known that was going to trigger a bunch of people to come after him. They were going to attack him. And, with you doing all of this, it's going to make them come after you even more because you're such a high standard guy. You're a multi-millionaire. And now they're finna take shots because he thought he was pissed before. Man, Will, you in for a rude awakening, my guy, bro, because you don't just gave him a loaded gun to just shoot you with. Chris Rock gonna actually come out of this fine, just letting y'all know. Will, not so much. But anyways, guys, post comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, what's going on. Do y'all think that Chris Rock did the right thing? Did he handle it like a professional businessman? Did he do the right thing? I think he did. He did just fine. And without further ado, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Let's check this joint on out, y'all.